Okay, so I want to talk about the Jughead hat from Domiknitrix, the book Domiknitrix. So I have made now 4 of these hats. I don't have the 4th one with me because I shipped it to my sister, but I'm going to show you 3 of them. And so you know how like you're supposed to do a gauge swatch, right? Well, I don't usually do a gauge swatch for something as small as a hat. Plus, if it comes out the wrong size, I'm just going to give it to whoever it will fit, unless it came out like enormous. But anyway, so the pattern calls for size 8 needles, a gauge of 17 stitches, 32 rows equals 4 inches. So the first hat I did with piece fleece. These ones I did with just some gray acrylic. I want to say it's Red Heart, because I just wanted to kind of experiment with this with the worsted weight and different needle sizes. And it's been quite the experiment. So the first one I did, the piece fleece one, I shipped off to my sister, and it was too small for me, at least too small for me and all this hair, but she has very short hair right now and it fits her. So, and it came out about the same size as this, which is only 2 rows and 1 stitch off from gauge. So it's really close to gauge, but it's really small. You know, Jughead kind of wears it back on his head and but I don't have a very large head. And if I tried to do that, it would pop right off my head. I put this on a 1-year-old and it fit her. So, I don't know. So then I went up a size thinking, all right, the size 8 needles came out for like a toddler. So maybe if I do the size 9 needles, it'll fit. Well, it came out almost exactly the same, which might just be my knitting style. That probably doesn't have anything to do with her pattern, but it came out pretty small. I mean, I could wear this one, I suppose, maybe in the summertime. It's obviously not a winter hat anyway, but I could wear it in the summertime, and it's kind of cute, I guess. I really want to get the little buttons for it. But anyway, then I went up 1 more size. So this is the first 2. I'm just gonna unroll them here and show you. So that's the size 8. Oh, my hair is crazy. So that's the size 8, and then that's the size 9 needles. Didn't come up. Oh, let's do this way. Just a little bit bigger. Okay. Then I did the size 10 needles, and it came out huge. This hat, this is actually the one I like to wear though. It's loose, and I kind of like that for this hat because I plan to wear it mostly like this springtime. We're coming into springtime. I live in Maine. We're coming out of the cold weather, and it's loose, so there's like a lot of airflow, and I really like this hat. But the size difference is incredible. So I've got 8 and 9 that came out real close to each other. And then size 10 needles, that's like 2 inches longer. Like, what is going on with this pattern? I don't think it's the pattern. I say what is going on with this pattern. I don't think it's the pattern. I think it's me. I think maybe I was knitting when I was stressed out or something. I don't know. But, so I was knitting really tight the first couple. There's a lot to be stressed out about right now. I don't know. But I just want to say, if you're using the needles that are in the pattern size, in the pattern, and it's not coming out right, and you didn't do a gauge swatch, you're not alone, and I'm with you, and I keep doing this to myself. So I just started I don't know how to say it, the that sweater from Pom Pom magazine that everybody wanted to make with the moons and stars on it. I just started that a couple weeks ago, and I did a gauge swatch. Because there's no way I'm going to put that much work into a sweater and not do a gauge swatch. So I was really proud of myself for being a grown-up and doing a gauge swatch. That being said, I do really suggest this pattern and this book. The Domiknitrix book has so many gorgeous patterns in it. Highly suggest. I really like the way this knits up because it knits up flat. So you're knitting this direction instead of like most hats you start at the bottom and knit up, or start at the top and knit down. This one you're knitting side to side. So you can do it on straight needles. It knits up flat, and it's really cute. It's really easy. Like, I did it while I was at work because I work as a nanny. I'm at work right now. I did it while I was at work while the baby was napping or whatever, and it was super easy to do. And I've done 4 of them in a very short period of time, in amongst all my other projects that I've been working on, and it's come out. They've come out really good. They've come out. I just apparently made 1 of them for a baby. So yeah, maybe my niece knew needs a Jughead